What's up, gamers? Beast back again. And as of this week, Grandmaster Nightfalls are back again in Season of the Splicer. And we're starting off with a little bit of a doozy. One of my favorite Nightfalls, one of my favorite Grandmasters, the Glassway. And first off, if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't have a good team comp, team chemistry, good weapons, you're probably going to get slapped around in this Grandmaster. It's a little bit of a doozy, but that's what I'm here for. First off, this is what I was running. I was running a Shadebinder Warlock with Verity's Brow, a Blinding Nade GL, and then Anarchy. If you want to do a 1-1-1 team comp, you can switch this Shadebinder out for a Revenant. That works just fine. You can also have either the Shadebinder or the Revenant running Aeons if you feel like you need the heavy ammo. We didn't really need them, but I mean, it would have been helpful. Then we got a Well of Radiance Warlock with Phoenix Protocol, Blinding Nades as well, Anarchy. And then our third person was running Ursa Furiosas with Banner Shield, and I recommend having at least one person on the team running either Double Primary or Ariana's Vow. That way we have two people on anti-barrier rounds and two people on overload rounds, just because it's a safer option, just to make sure you can actually kill the champs and stun the champs. So Scalf right here was rocking a overload hand cannon and an anti-barrier scout, and then Chuck had anti-barrier scout and I was rocking overload hand cannon. That way we had 2 and 2 just for champs, just to be safe. And then Anarchy is pretty much your best friend for this because of the ammo economy. Breach and clear makes it insane. You don't really need div or tether or anything like that with breach and clear. There are some other options you could run for weapons. I've seen some people talk about Wither Horde, stuff like that, but I definitely think Anarchy is going to be the best option. The ammo, the damage, everything that goes along with it, it's just the best option. It's really powerful. Anyway, getting into the first room here, nothing too crazy in this first area. You got one champion and then just some ads. Basically, just take it slow, throw the stasis turret, shoot the ads, keep the overloads done. Nothing crazy here. This Grandmaster isn't necessarily difficult up until the boss room. There's a bunch of snipers here and there in the drain, stuff like that, but as long as you take it a little slow, it's not necessarily crazy hard until the boss room.
A story for another time, perhaps.
Okay.
Rift a little farther because mine's better.
And once again, I prefer Ghost. Understood. We'll take care of it.
Despite our best
right here,
efforts,
it's
the
just
Vex
one.
Gate within remains active thanks to Eramis. Destroying it loses us a vital link to the Vex. A story for another time, perhaps.
Oh, no.
For now, we need to focus on stopping any further incursions from the portal.
Understood. We'll take care of it.
Another rift.
So is the idea of keeping the champion frozen, does that give you grenade energy because you're causing damage?
No,
Shit like that.
not anymore. I'm not doing the stasis necessarily for the champs this time. It's just really good for the boss room, for the wyverns and the champs and the ads.
Gotcha.
And I think the stasis turret Verity Brow build is better than the hunter build.
Yeah. Oh.
Once you get past this little area here in that overload champion, you're going to want to stay up on this ledge here because there's going to be an overload and then some vandals that spawn. You want to at least stun the overload and then take out these ads. You're not going to want to jump down though until you kill everything, because as you can see here, if you jump down, there's going to be a barrier along with some more ads that spawn. And if you jump down before you kill that overload, right here you see the barrier shields that overload. So you want to make sure that you kill that overload before you drop down so that this doesn't happen. We got them both at the same time, but we wasted a little bit of ammo doing that, which is unfortunate, but we kept them stunned and we eventually got them both. Other than that, this room's pretty straightforward. Just stay up on this ledge, pop some rifts, throw some stasis turrets. That's about it.
Cheese and crackers, bro. Cheese and rice.
Still another guy. I didn't.
This next room is a little bit more difficult. A couple of things can go wrong. First off, there are some snipers, vandals in the back that one person should try and take care of. Other than that, we popped a rift here, and then when we got the well, we dropped it back here. The boss you can take out pretty quickly if you just all stick him with Anarchy due to breach and clear. He just gets melted, and you're going to want to do that right away because of his stasis crystals he'll shoot out. Those things will destroy you. If you get blown up by one, even in a well, it will kill you. And that is another thing that you want to be careful with. Do not use the Warlock super here. Do not use your Shadebinder when there's stasis crystals on the ground, because the pulse from the Shadebinder super will blow them up. And our first run, we didn't know that. I popped my super and it killed everyone. So we wiped from that. So be careful with the Revenant. I usually popped it right here once we killed the boss and the overloads when the barrier and the other ads spawn. You can basically kill everything except for the barrier with your super, and sometimes even the barrier if your teammates put enough damage out as well. After the boss and the overload, this room's pretty easy when you pop that super.
I mean, to just banner and push up.
No, wait till we kill.
This room here is a little similar to the last one. First off, we drop down a little bit to spawn the ads and then come back because there are a couple Vandal snipers that really hurt. So you want to take care of those guys first before you move anywhere. We kind of just picked them off, threw some nades. You can stick the boss with Anarchy from back here if he's peeking at you. And then there's also an overload here that will jump back and forth across the backside to the near side, as you can see there. And if you stun him while he's over the ledge, over the middle, he can fall through the abyss and it will still count as a kill. So you won't have to use any ammo. All you gotta do is stun him while he's jumping back and forth and it'll count as a kill. So if you can manage to do that, do it, because it'll save you ammo, save you time. Other than that, we picked off the Vandals and then we worked on the overload from back here. After that, we moved up to the left. You'll see right here, we moved up here and then we banner shielded, threw some nades, worked on the ads. If you push up too far, other ads will spawn. So you see here, the boss threw his nade at us. We pushed up a little bit, finished working on the boss, and then eventually we got up a little closer and then more ads spawned. Once the ads spawn, it's just a barrier champ and some ads, so you can use the well if you want in the back, throw some stasis nades, freeze everything. We used the well here in the back and then just took everything out. Warmind cells are insane for this as always. Yeah, after you get rid of the boss and the Vandals, this room's not too bad.
Reloading.
Please. Oh, that's only gonna be a pussy heavy brick.
Yeah, when they get the light on him, I'm like, man, that ain't shit, man. You can give me like 2.
I'm grabbing orbs. Yep. I'm tight.
Ooh, more heavy.
Fuck you.
Here
I
we
need
are
heavy.
again, cleaning up another of Clovis Bray's messes.
I'm sure wherever
Stop
he is,
spamming
he's
it.
laughing at us.
I'm not.
He's the reason all this is here in the first
I
place.
have more than you.
The darkness told him to build the portal.
How?
It's his fault the Vex invaded.
Well, I looked at your
His
stream
fault
and you
so
had
many
11,
people died.
so...
Yeah, then I got
I
2
could
bricks and now I'm
help.
full.
It still wasn't enough.
There's no use in...
This room ain't too bad if you know what you're doing. There are a good amount of shanks, just some dregs here and there. But then eventually you move forward, you kill enough ads, there will be some snipers that spawn, which are very, very deadly. So you're going to want to move forward together, have the people on scouts or Arianas take out the snipers as fast as possible. Once you do that, you're going to want to move forward to the right to take care of the Overload Champion that is here. While you're taking care of the Overload Champion, be careful because sometimes the snipers move to the very back and they can see you. As you can see here, the sniper spawn, so I'm just trying to blind them while our teammates take them out. Looks like there's 3 of them here, and then once we take these guys out, we'll go over and kill the Overload on the right. He usually jumps up right here. Yep, there he is. Other than that, after you kill this guy, you're going to want to move forward a little bit, take care of the Vandals on the back side. And if you see up there by the end where you go to the drain, there will be 2 snipers up there as well that you're going to want to take out before you try and kill this Overload, just because they can destroy you while you're going for this Overload. Other than that, this room basically just watch out for snipers and then push forward slowly.
I'm not weak.
One of you guys want to get the snipers up top
Yeah.
before we get this champ? Champ on the right is stunned.
This bastard.
I'll get him, Scout, if you help Fritz.
I was gonna say, as soon as I look away, he's gonna peep his head out. Oh,
Keep stunning him. Keep stunning him. What? Oh, did he fall off?
yeah.
Oh, okay. That'll work. What are you still shooting at?
Nothing. I wanted overflow.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not
It
funny.
sounded
It's
like you
fucking
hurt
genius.
yourself.
This first part of the drain where you got to stand on the plate is pretty easy if you do it like this, where you start the plate, move back when the ads spawn, and then just clear them out using banner shield, grenade launchers, stasis turrets, anarchy, and then a well in the back. This is definitely the safe method. If you're rocking double banner shield, you can pretty much stay on the plate the whole time, but it's not really necessary or worth it because of just the amount of ads and the amount of snipers that spawn. This first wave, it's just some heavy shanks and some shanks, but then the next 2 or 3 waves, there will be snipers, tracer shanks, so it's a little painful. Just take your time, stay in the back, kill the ads, and after that is where it gets a little tricky. Once you finally drain the area, it'll be a little bit more painful. Alright, back up.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Yeah, there's
Get
snipers.
these snipes.
I'm just gonna throw some freezes at everything.
Dude,
Yeah, focus the snipers.
I'm trying.
Cut the ones on the right.
They run around like little...
Bitch boys.
Shoot him 4 or 5 times in the head to kill him.
Probably more than that.
Yeah.
Back up.
Watch
Watch out for exploders.
If it's there, you should just like blind the right side and I blind the left side, and then we just fucking can
That's
stay
No!
there.
I didn't.
Guardian down.
Dude. I finger slip and I hit right trigger and fucking
I saw you send
Nice.
that down
punched
my
that
nose.
guy.
I don't think that was it, Scout.
Yeah, that's why I was like, no! Finger slip.
I'm gonna soup these ads right. So right here we finally got it drained, and we're gonna be pushing forward right away. There's gonna be an overload champion with some ads here that we're trying to take care of right away. After you get rid of these ads, there's going to be a lot of snipers in the back and up top on both left and right sides. They are the biggest threat in this room because they can see you from pretty much everywhere, and there's a lot of them. You're going to want to try and prioritize the snipers as best as possible. That's part of the reason why we are using anti-barrier scout rifle versus auto rifle, just so that we got some range for this room for these snipers, because if you don't take care of them, they will kind of destroy you. As you can see in a little bit here, we kind of get killed a couple times because we're not doing the best job taking out the snipers. So I'm just trying to blind them and move forward as slow methodically as possible, because they will hurt.
He's just chilling.
Later, man.
Bye.
He was walking to the fucking newspapers.
Watch left, watch left, watch left, ready.
Crouch bag.
I think this guy might be coming. Let me shoot that, let me shoot that.
Oh, we forgot a bomb. Can you
Yeah.
break this dude? Ow, there's
He is
sniper
broken.
left.
He is broken. There's also snipers on the left. Watch out. Yeah, make sure you're in the well.
That's not a well,
The
but
rift. The rift. That guy's gonna die down there to my anarchy. Watch out.
Barrier.
Can we get another rift if you have it? There's still a sniper on the left. No, get the sniper on the left, bro. Focus the sniper first, please, so he doesn't kill us.
There's a few of them.
Yeah, we gotta get these snipers out of here.
This fucking scout has like no range, dude.
Because it doesn't have explosive.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, bro. I didn't know there was one up there. Just stay back,
oh,
honestly.
you
and
fucking bitch!
get the snipers. Don't
Oh,
peek
sorry.
that.
Yeah, that's fine.
This guy's down low, Brady. Get me before the barricade's still up. Okay, back up. And then we gotta get snipers.
Hold up.
Stay here.
The bandit guy.
If 25.
Can't even
Alright,
see
running
these
out, running
dudes.
out, running out, running out.
Okay, I think there's still some on the right. So as you can see here, the snipers kind of got the best of us a little bit, but we managed to get through. There's only that one barrier champion and then a heavy shank in here, so it's not too many champs. Just the snipers are your biggest threat. Once you take care of the snipers, you can push forward slowly, and then once all the ads are dead, the door will open. We got a special finisher here before we went through, just because it was a safer option. Other than that, this room's not too bad. But next is the boss room, which I really enjoy, just because it's hectic. You got to be on your toes. You got to be watching everything. This is the spot where a lot of people will struggle. A lot of people will wipe. When this first came out, we struggled with it a little bit, but once we figured out when the ads spawn, where they spawn, and started using stasis blinding nades, this is a breeze. So once you get in here, there's an overload and some dregs. You're gonna want to just take out the dregs and then kill the overload. As soon as all the ads are dead, we tried to move all the way to the left. We got a special finisher here, but we move all the way to the left because on this gate there will be an overload that spawn, and then on the right gate there'll be an overload that spawn. We try and kill one of these guys as soon as they spawn. As you can see here, we stun him. I stun him a little early so he doesn't actually stop moving, but stun him, stick him with anarchy, keep him stunned. Sometimes the boss will travel there and you kind of have to back up, but if you can manage to kill him right away, kill him. This is where the blinding nades and stasis comes to play, because you can blind the mini Hydra and then you can blind the wyverns in the next phases of damage. Keep an eye out on all of the sides, because the overloads and adds can come through any side. And then keep an eye on the mini boss in the back. You can just keep him blinded, and you can also stick him with Anarchy, get rid of him. But before you do that, you kind of want to get rid of the overloads, because if you kill this guy too quick before you kill the overloads, 2 more of them will spawn, and then you'll have 3 of them or 4 of them running around. But once you get rid of the mini boss, the next set of overloads and adds will spawn. You're just going to want to throw stasis. Be careful here. You see the stasis turret is absolutely insane here, freezing 2 overload champions and some adds in that little doorway. That's typically the spot where we threw it, just because of the adds, and they mainly come through that middle door, although they can come through the other doors. So picked off all the adds. A little sticky there, but we managed to get through. See, there's even 3 overloads now frozen. This is why the stasis turret is so good, because of stuff like this. So anyway, this first wave, there's the mini boss, the boss, and then 2 waves of 2 overloads and adds. Once you clear all the adds, the overloads, all you have left is the boss. So we just periodically stick him with Anarchy until he goes immune. Then we gotta kill the first 2 overloads before we melt him.
That second overload was
When we
like...
melt him, the next 2 spawn. When we melt the mini guy, the other 2 overloads spawn.
There's a body in the wall here.
Very nice, very nice. I'm dead. Jesus Christ, bro. How much energy do you guys have?
Why did he start shooting there all of a sudden?
He was shooting there before you went out.
No, I went over to the other side. He started shooting at me.
Anarchy.
Oh, fucking stick his
the
ass,
boss,
buddy.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stick the boss. I got 10.
I got 10 as well.
I was gonna go out
You
there.
should be,
got
Brady, you should be
obliterated.
standing up here with the lifey like on the ground right here. So once you see that little message there, Transcendent Mind takes to the void, the next wave of adds are going to spawn, and instead of overload champs this time, there will be wyverns on each door, along with some barrier champs. So we try and kill 1 wyvern right away, and then go back to the middle and use blinding and the Shadebinder super to take care of the other wyvern. Now if you kill the mini boss or make him go immune again before you take care of the wyverns, there will be another 2 wyverns that spawn. Either way, there's going to be another wave of 2 wyverns and 2 barrier champs, but if you don't get rid of the wyverns right away and kill this guy first, you're going to have 4 wyverns running around, which you absolutely do not want. You want to take care of the 2 wyverns and then the mini boss. The barrier champions should not come into this room. They should stay out in the main area. Sometimes they will teleport in. That's how we wiped one time, because a barrier champ moved into the middle and sniped us when we weren't looking. But as you can see, the wyverns can come from any side, which is why you want to stay in the well. Keep an eye on both doors with blinding nades, and throw stasis turrets. Once you take care of the 4 wyverns, as you can see, you got to blind them as soon as you see them. Just hold your grenade launcher out in this room, because they can absolutely destroy you. They do so much damage. Once you take care of the 4 wyverns, there's 4 barrier champs, and you kind of just got to rotate until you find one that you can take out. As you see here, we tried to take out this guy. You're going to want to use your rifts, use your stasis turrets, keep rotating when they rotate. So you see that one that jumps up and down. Keep rotating left and right on whichever way he goes. Now we're going to just slowly pick them off one by one using stasis to our advantage, using anarchy. They hurt a lot, so stand in rifts when you're taking care of them. Freeze them if you can. After that, there's going to be another phase of overloads and adds.
I can't get out of this spot.
Just kill the one and we'll be fine.
If
No one else gonna stick him with
he's dead,
anarchy?
he's dead.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's kill the other guy on the left. Guy on the left. Guy on the left.
Yep. On the right.
Okay. Yep, now get the guy on the right.
Got
Finish
one
him.
mag of anarchy.
Okay, let's try and melt the overload that spawns at this door right after we kill this guy. Okay. You can also use banner shield or well for those barriers if you have to, but once everything's dead, there's going to be another wave. So we got overload here that we're going to try and kill right away. And then there's also going to be the boss, and then a bunch of adds. So we got that champion, I believe, here. Yep, champion is defeated. Throw that stasis nade in the middle. We popped a banner shield here just cause you don't really have to pop it at any certain time. It's kind of just for safety, for genning orbs for the well and the shade binder. So we killed that first overload by the door, and then we got the second one here that we're just taking out. You see that stasis turret, he's not even getting close to the room. This is why the stasis turret is so good for this, because it can close off an entire doorway, which limits the amount of spots that you can get shot from, and shot from behind. Once you clear that overload, or the two overloads, sorry, you have to damage the boss enough for another set of overloads to spawn. So take care of the two overloads, then just damage the boss slowly, and wait for the next wave of overloads and adds.
Well done.
How
He's
much
like
anarchy do you
shielded.
guys have?
I got 14. 12.
I did.
I'll get his attention.
Okay.
Don't peek yet.
Don't, you're gonna die. You
Yeah,
need
yeah,
Pete
yeah.
Do not
Scout
peek. Wait.
for not. What's his nuts? Fritz needs
Okay,
to get
now
him
go
to
get
go.
him. Don't use your special, just stick him with anarchy.
Because I have an abundance of anarchy.
Hold on. I got some, I gotta wait till his shield is rotated, right?
I also got 2 on him.
So here we go with the next wave of adds. You can see a champion has appeared in the bottom, and there's 2 more overloads and some adds. So throw that stasis turret, try and pick off the overloads. You can try and get them both at the same time if you want. Otherwise, just focus one, keep one frozen, keep the other one stunned. Sometimes they both come to the middle like this. We got lucky. Sometimes they won't. Sometimes they'll go to the right. Sometimes they'll go to the left and try and sneak up on you. Just keep your hand cannon out. Make sure you have your grenades, your supers if you need them. Just take your time. 2 overloads isn't too bad if you stun them and know where they are. The only problem is if you don't know where they are and they sneak up on you, and then they can really hurt. After that, after you get rid of the champs, you're going to want to take care of the boss. And now the same thing as before. Once he goes away, there's going to be wyverns and barrier champs. So we try and take out a wyvern right away, and then go back to middle for the mini boss. And the mini boss here you can kill. So if you just stick him with anarchy, take care of the mini boss right away, he will be actually dead this time. And then take care of the wyverns. So same phase as before, 2 wyverns, 2 barrier champs. with the mini boss and the boss. So right here we're just trying to kill the mini boss, and then we also got the wyverns. The wyverns most of the time come through this middle door if they know you're there and they can see you, but sometimes they won't. So just make sure you know where they are. Same thing with the overloads. They're not hard to deal with if you know where they are, but when you don't know where they are, they hurt a lot. So here we popped a well. Since we killed the mini boss, the other two set of wyverns spawned. We just took care of the wyverns, and then we worked on the barrier champs. So there'll be 4 barrier champs again. Once you take care of all the barrier champs, you can just stick the boss with Anarchy, and then it's a GG. Stasis and blinding nades make this boss room a lot more manageable. As you can see here, the stasis turret is basically keeping this barrier from even shielding, and then also freezing the other guys so they won't shoot you. Using the well here and the banner shield to try and kill some overload or some barriers is very, very helpful, and using the stasis nades. So just pick them off one by one as best you can. Take your time if you need to. Remember, they changed the timer back, so you have 45 minutes until your reses disappear. So you have plenty of time if you do the first half of this GM fast, which you should be able to. It's not too hard until you get to the boss room. Anyway, I'll be doing helps on Xbox throughout the week for this GM and then the rest of the GMs throughout the season. So if you guys are on Xbox and need help doing some GMs, stop by my stream at twitch.tv/nonstopbeast22, and we can get you through. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys learned something. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. At the a barrier.
Scout, come over to me.
Okay.
I want to see if I can
The
finesse
boss
one of
is
them
on
over
me.
here.
There's also a barrier on me.
Boss is coming.
Boss is coming, run.
Good heals.
Can you give me that ammo on the ground, game? There we go. Only give me 2 anarchy? Bruh.
Let's kill this guy.
Yeah,
I'll try and
top,
draw the
top,
attention
top,
of the other
top.
2. I'll get the... oh, he just rotated back to the left.
He's back on the right now. He's just kind of bouncing.
You gotta use
Yep.
your rifts here.
I was mid-placing a rift when you said that.
Okay, I'll try and keep them all frozen. Get the guy in the back, get the guy in the back, get the guy in the back.
Yeah. It's hard to hit.
I'm out.
He's dead. One's dead. Two's
One in the
dead.
front's dead.
He's dead. Let's kill this guy. I'm out of
Mine
anarchy.
ate up. I have 1 anarchy. Oh. 1 anarchy.
Okay, he's gonna die. Oh, fuck. Maybe.
Yes, he is.
Finish. Back up.
Good finish.
Alright, I got hella. Oh, hello.
I got down at least. My res got down.
Okay.
What's it? I'll get him.
Alright, literally all we have is the boss. All we
Yeah.
have is the boss. Okay, you can res him. I got the boss's attention.
How much
over here.
anarchy do we have for the fellas?
I have 9, so I got
Okay.
I have
plenty for
0.
him.
Well,
Holy shit, 319,000? Fucking A, bro.
No, do not go there with the well. He will still absolutely shit on your face. He's coming up enough. You can hit him from back here. Yeah, you can hit him from here. Just stay back though.
Damn it.
fucking
Well's
bank
almost gone.
shirts.
Oh yes, do that. Back up a little bit, Scout. All right, he's dead.
Let's go.
Almost got it in 30 minutes. Damn.
Holy shit.
I did it on purpose. You guys have to res me. This is a GM. I want my chest loot.
Do we actually?
Yeah, it's a GM.
Blinding nades and anarchy and then breach and clear make this gym so much easier. I don't know how hard this would be without blinding.